Hey there, Thirtless and Huff type people that have found this because, well, they want to know about Huff, I guess. I don't know how you found this, or care, really. I had an interesting comment put to me about a week ago or so. I have replied to them, but I figured I'd do a video on it as well, just to make it easier, so I ain't got to keep explaining myself. Huff is real because cat meows. Yeah, you know, he played some cat meows through his magical box, and their spirits, you know, manipulated the words, and yeah, they spoke. It was amazing. Wow, cat meows, you can put anything through it. No. Let me explain to you. This might take a bit of understanding. Do you know what pareidolia is? That's the first thing. If you don't, please go to Wikipedia or something along the lines of learn what pareidolia is, okay? That's the first thing to understand. Now, how do I describe this? When you forget all the jump cuts, anything like that, pretend he's done it real time, okay? And he's put his cat meows for his box, and he goes meow, 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 and he's subtitled, the spirit says I am here, because that's what it sort of sounds like, kind of thing, right? That's not spirit replies, because if he played the video again, I don't know, a minute later, a day after, doesn't matter, play it again, the message will be exactly the same. Spirits are not changing it. It is your ear given pareidolia. He pulled the same fucking shit with bloody Johnny Cash. I know some people get a bit upset about the whole Johnny Cash thing, but I'm talking about it anyway, very briefly. He played a YouTube video of Johnny Cash backwards through his blunderbox, and yeah, whatever, you know, message come out, he said this is Johnny Cash speaking. Okay, well, if you played that interview again, the message would still be the same. Now, there's two things. Number one, Spirit must have known Huff was going to use this video sometime in the future, because they can see into the future and he's chosen and all the rest of it. So they impregnated their message on that video for him to get. Or more than likely, it's fucking pareidolia. Don't buy into it, seriously. The Spirit Box itself is a tool that I've seen successfully used. I've got lots of videos where I have had replies that people cannot really, you know, say that's a radio, you know. Does a radio broadcast say demon, devil, dead, all that shit over and over and over again? It's possible, it's unlikely, and especially for swear words. I ask for swear words quite a lot because, well, radios, certainly in this country, do not broadcast swear words, so that's why I ask for that quite a lot. But it is also a tool that is terrible for pareidolia, in terms of, you know, you hear one thing or your mind puts things together, and you've got to stay skeptical with it, okay? It's not a telephone to the dead, in terms of just turn it on, off it goes. I get a lot of the time just a radio going around, I get fuck all. Especially in this new house, it's not really that good at the moment in this new house in terms of that, you know? But when it comes to cat meows being played through a decorated guitar amp, because that's what it is, all you're doing is playing a sound source through a guitar pedal that might reverse it or make it echoey, whatever function it has. Manipulating sound is not spirit communication. You know, we've already showed you about Divination Box, which was sampled, that's an app by the way, that was sampled from a fucking ASMR video, where it says he is chosen and I've been looking forward to see you and all that lot. That is not a spirit talking, that is literally the MP3 file that is embedded in that app. 2 of them at 10 minutes long, to be precise. So that's not spirit, that's not manipulation of anything, okay? Don't fall for it, but I'm glad you're asking questions. I'm glad you're checking it all out. Like I say, spirit communication is real, is possible. I've done it myself, and I'm just a fucking nerdy amateur in effect. Yes, I lived in a house that had a lot of activity, you know, but those days are long gone, and at the time we didn't really have a spirit box. Didn't even know what one was. I thought some sort of expensive equipment. Little did I know it's just a broken radio in effect, you know? So just stay skeptical and be sure, you know? And don't fall for the fucking cat meows. Rubbish. Utter rubbish. Sales tactic, once again. Like I say, 4 suckers have bought, according to him on his latest video, have spent £2,000 to £3,000 on decorated guitar amps. No returns, by the way. I'm sure they'll be delighted. But remember, he only sells them to dedicated researchers, you know, who are really serious about this. What he means by that is people who don't fucking ask questions, just, you know, trust him. And you know, are easily fooled. They, you know, use the apps, and the apps will, you know, Fool yourself. Tell yourself, yeah, this is what you're talking to a spirit. This isn't just fucking an MP3 file being played. This isn't an internet radio stream just being played. Terrible. But there you go. Now you know. Cat meows. Meow.